quantum cookies. I wanted to tell you guys how I found my way into the psychic realm. I spent most of my life in like a scientific math kind of environment. My parents were, one was a scientist, one was an accountant. And then when I went to college, I went for 11 years and I majored in physics with minors in math and astrophysics. And like I took enough neuroscience to have a minor, but they didn't really offer a minor at my school for that. And so acceptance was tricky for me. And I really started my journey into psychic acceptance in 2015. And what happened was in 2014, some coworkers of mine told me that anybody could channel aliens or anybody could talk to aliens. I don't think they used the word channel. They said anybody could talk to aliens in their head if they wanted to. And being rather obsessed with astrophysics, I wanted to talk to aliens. But I didn't believe it. I did not believe it was possible. So I researched it on the internet. I looked up as many things as I could, like first-hand accounts of people that had channeled aliens, people that had abduction experiences, people that said they had worked with aliens. And then I looked up the categorization of types of aliens, and it was finally in the fall of 2015 that I tried to channel aliens. And what happened was I was just laying in bed one night and I couldn't fall asleep. And when you're laying there and can't fall asleep, you're pretty much in a meditative state. And I decided to give it a try. I mean, I was laying there not doing anything. And I had read about this species called the Lyrans, or some people pronounce it Lyrans. They're a feline-like species that's highly advanced, way more advanced than we are, way older than we are. And I wanted to channel aliens a lot because I was out of people that could answer my questions about science. I had taken so much science that all of the questions I had left were currently unanswerable with what humans know today. Or at least back then. That was over a decade ago now that I dropped out of college. And so when I opened the connection, I just, I contacted the Lyrans in my head, and they answered back, which shocked me. And I sat bolt upright in bed, just like sat up, eyes open, like panicked a little bit. But I held on. I had too many questions. I kept that connection, and I bombarded this poor Lyran with all of my unanswered science questions from my whole previous life. Like it was his responsibility to explain the reality to me. I had no etiquette. it was just like a brain word vomit right at this poor individual. And yeah, that was my first experience. And I didn't believe it was real. Well, despite not believing it, I spent the following few weeks contacting every single alien I had ever read about, and so many more. But this was hard on my mainstream scientific brain. I thought I had turned on crazy in my head. So I sought out about 7 different mental health professionals, and I even got an MRI brain scan to see if there was something structural going on. And they all declared me mentally healthy, which that was tough to digest. So that took years. And I probably really started my acceptance in like 2018. I started trying more to accept what was going on. I could stop talking to them at any time, but it was just too curious. I So I kept doing it. I kept channeling more and more information, mind-blowing stuff. And now, I've been working on acceptance for some years now. I've tried to learn as many cultural techniques of our human species from this planet and how we've handled psychic abilities throughout history. So I've learned a lot of different divining techniques, and I'm still learning. I'm still learning as much as I can about any culture's techniques. And I know so much science that I'm kind of refining my own through quantum mechanics and particle physics understandings. And yeah, that's how I found myself here as, a psychic interpreter. So yeah, thanks for watching. Come see me on a private session sometime. I'm Quantum Cookies. Have a great day. Bye.